Hey there guys, it's Kage coming at you, and today we're going to be doing a follow-up video to what originally happened with the situation with the whale shuffling. Now, as some of you may know, it was a very weird scenario in terms of everything because, the video got a lot of comments on it, a lot of feedback towards the whole, okay, this is wrong, this is a bad idea. But then a day later, sneakily, a specific group, I guess I'll call them poverty at this point, decided to just bombard the video and try and make it seem like public opinion was in their favor in terms of the whole, oh well, hey, this isn't a bad thing at all. Well, Sega did an update, and effectively, for this next patch, this next season, they're not going to be able to do that anymore. So what do I have to say about all that? Well, motherfuckers, I fucking don't like any of you jackasses, to be honest. So I'm going to set the record straight today. We're gonna set the record straight on some of these shenanigans, some of the BS you guys have been spewing, and it is BS because let's think about the free-to-play players. Let's be honest here. You guys don't give two flying fucks about any of those people. This is not something a normal group of people is going to be able to do. This is not your average mom and pop 30-person guild or whatever. They're not going to be able to borrow a whale from somebody else and then just kind of go in and switch it up. No, that's not how that works. That works for alliances. And there's only 2 mega alliances in this game. Maybe a third that's not as big. And that's you guys, Poverty, and then there's Velvet. Velvet isn't crying about this, isn't concerned about this. You claim that they're doing this whole thing that you guys are doing? They don't seem ruffled at all. I wonder why. And to be fair, you jackasses activated my trap card with that video. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. You even did it by the book when I said, oh, well, you just watch. They're going to put 2 guilds in the top 10. They're going to do that next. Sure enough, what did you jackasses do? You went for 2. You got really greedy. And I'm sure you would have went for 3 if you could have. So this isn't about, the free-to-play players and all this other stuff. I've got people in my guild who don't spend a lot of money. I got people in my guild who, maybe hit 250, 300 mil for a fight. Nothing too crazy. I've got a mix of players in there. I don't need to go super top end to score well. And I also don't need to shuffle people around. And yeah, okay, at the start of the game, the first couple of months, I funneled through people quickly. It was a different game entirely. People I didn't think were going to work out, I got rid of them. It's simple as that. I didn't think they were going to work out. I'm not here to do a multi-guild thing. I've done multi-guilds before. And it's not fun because human nature, and I fall under it too, is simply that, when you're down people, you pick from the other guilds to boost your main. I've done it before in Tacticus. I've done it before in Dragon Quest Tact and other games. And I didn't want to do that here. So what's the easy way to not do that here? Just have a 30-person guild. Simple. Just have one guild. I know it's a crazy concept, guys. Hey, Velvet does it to some extent where they're like independent guilds and everything. So that's kind of cool. And again, I'm not a big fan of this whole conglomerate thing going on. I don't think it's good for the game. So you guys over there crying about the whale shuffling and that's going to affect the game and everything, that only messes with you guys. That's it. It only messes with you guys. Lunar Crescendo has long been out of the equation, and they were the ones to first try this out towards the start of the game, which, if they didn't crumble, I'm sure we would have gotten this fix maybe sooner. Tough to say, but they crumbled. A couple other guilds tried it out at some point, and they crumbled for different reasons. So I applaud you for making it work to the point where Sega actually listened to people and change the fundamentals of our version. So take pride in that you guys got a specific rule added to the game because of how badly you were cheating things. Which, make no mistake, they thought you were cheating. If they didn't think you were cheating the game, nothing would have been amended at all. So, as far as it goes going forward, you guys are a bunch of cheaters in my mind. Some people may say, well, that's a little harsh, but they amended the game itself because of how badly you were abusing things. So, bravo. That's impressive. Now, is there going to be some repercussions to this that could potentially hurt, people like, new guys coming into a guild and other stuff? Yeah, that could happen. I don't think there's a good way to do it. I don't think they could have taken any real half measures here, unfortunately, because like some of you guys have already said on like Reddit and other places, well, we're going to find a way to circumvent this anyway. It's like, well, I guess you have fun with that, but just know that you guys got the attention of Sega, and apparently I got the attention of Sega. So, hey, I'm kind of happy about this in some ways. Now, if they'd only listen and up the guild rewards to where it's actually like, I don't know, give us some joy medals, give us something more than just, because we're just doing this for status, essentially. I mean, yeah, the rewards are cool, the little ranking badge, I don't even use the ranking badge. We're doing it for status. Like, there's no reason to even, I mean, Asteria taking first and some other guilds taking second and third, that's cool, but again, that's all like status. It's nothing major there, so yeah. And I like how you guys think that my guild is filled with whales. Like, not everybody's a whale. I have a decent balance of people in it. In fact, I'm willing to bet that outside of maybe like the top 3, most people have a decent balance of, spenders and non-spenders. You don't have to stockpile people into a guild, and you also don't, have to move people around like chess pieces to do well. It's a crazy concept. It's a really crazy concept, but, just have one guild? Just leave people where they are? Oh, but we want to use Max Awaken units. Well, then open up your wallet. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Spend some money on the game. You spent time, energy, and effort. Throw a couple of dollars their way. You don't want to do that? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Because that's what you're going to have to do at this point if you want to keep playing that game. And maybe you find a way to circumvent this at some point. Maybe you do. I'm going to be watching. I'm going to hear back on how you did it. And I'm sure as shit going to go and tell Sega, hey, look what they're doing now. So, make the system even much more worse. Or here's a crazy concept, guys. Maybe just play the game normal. Keep people in guilds. Like, you talk about a community and everything, but you just move people around like they're pieces on like a chessboard or something. Just have people stay in one guild and be happy. Could you do that? Because Velvet does it apparently, even though you say they don't. Like you like brainwash some of your troops there. And the funny thing is, I even let one of your boys a while back know that this was coming, but they apparently went to World Arcana, so that I guess they didn't even bother to warn you. Because I had made mention that this was coming about a month and 2 weeks ago or so. That something was in the pipeline that, yeah. So, I've been quiet lately. I'm just waiting for this to come down. I even prepped this mask for, I originally prepped it for the Akechi pull video, but I got it made a little bit early when I heard this was going to be a thing. Had it ready in the chamber because I knew Akechi was probably going to be April. So, figured I'd add this to insult to injury because I am, I guess, the #1 villain in the game, but then again, people don't look kindly on you guys and your tactics and your antics, so you guys might actually be a bigger villain than I am. And that's disappointing to me. So, yeah. I told you so. I told you so. And I told you so. So, if you want to keep circumventing the system and everything, have fun with that. I'm just hoping that going forward, if Sega's, really watching and looking at all this, add some more rewards to the system, please. Please do some more with that. Maybe give us a 3rd guild boss finally. That'd be nice. I think we all have enough units at this point to do that. And I don't know, like just have these people play normal. I mean, everybody else does it. Every other guild that went and did the same thing you guys are doing imploded to some extent. And that should have taught you something there. But obviously it didn't. You guys are slow learners. I get it. It's tough being in poverty. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and gloat and give my 2 cents on this and show off my cool new mask because I have somebody who does props for me now, so I might have some other stuff at some point made up. I think they did a really good job on this. This even feels decent to wear for an extended period of time because we're like 10 minutes into this video and I'm not praying to God to take this thing off. So overall, I like this. I like the craftsmanship here. They might make some other props and stuff for me in the future. If you guys have ideas for stuff too, I'm willing to, you know, foot the bill to get some crazy stuff to wear, because I like doing this. And yeah, no, you guys killed the spirit of the game and the competition. Like, what did you think was going to happen? And you weren't just affecting guilds in the top 10. I noticed there was guilds in the top 50 who were like, well, we got pushed out because you had 3 other guilds or 4 other guilds push into there as well. And it's like, you know, I never really thought about that stratosphere of things because I only focused on the top 10, but they have a point too. You screwed them over. So it isn't just about, you know, the 300 people at the top. You also kind of demoralized some other individuals as well. It had a trickle-down effect. So yeah, you guys got what you deserved, and I have to go through applications from some of your members and see if I want to take anybody. So yeah, and if you want to cry, as always, you've got Bear's Discord. You can come over there and just, you know, cry it up and tell me how bad I am and how I ruined your game and blah blah blah. But you know, at the end of the day, you guys were wrong. I obviously was in the right on this one, and so was anybody else who backed me. So your little push and campaign to try and change public opinion and make it seem like a lot more people were, you know, for this, it backfired. Now you ass clowns could go and, I guess, try and figure out how to circumvent this again. Yeah, you have fun with that. We can play this cat and mouse game. But everything you do is pretty visible, and I have people on the inside who tell me what's going on over there, so much for family. Anyway, this is Kage Akeche signing off. Fuck you guys.